Alright, hello my fellow gun lovers, it's the Gun Junkie here, and in today's video we're going to be revisiting the Glock 19. But before we start the video guys, just to let you know that safety is my biggest concern, so I do not have any magazines, any bullets near me. Gun is completely unloaded. The other gun that I'm going to be using in this video is completely unloaded. So again, safety is my biggest thing. Whenever I handle guns in the house, I handle guns anywhere, there are no bullets. Unless I'm actually carrying my everyday carry and it is loaded, but I'm not pulling it out and playing with it. So yeah, let's jump back to the video. Why are we revisiting the Glock 19? Now the reason we're revisiting this gun is because we've had a lot of hate and a lot of love for this gun. So I want to clear things out because I feel like a lot of people are actually not watching the video. They just see something they dislike or they like and they put that in the comments down below. So I feel like you need to watch the full video before you start commenting, and I think people have developed that habit where they just don't finish the video. They just comment and then they just leave and then they just wait for a response. So finish the video before we actually, get into this crazy talk. So jumping back into it, guys. One thing I do want to talk about before we start all this also is that whenever you go gun shopping, if you're a new gun owner or just a gun owner, stop buying a bunch of guns, guys. Buy the one that fits you. Invest time in classes and safety and in ammo, because I know ammo is expensive. People are like, oh, I don't want to buy a bunch of ammo because it's so expensive, but they end up spending like another $1,000 on another gun. But you keep buying guns when you're not really using them. You get me? They just want to have guns. I don't get the whole damn point. The best thing you can do is invest in ammo so you can actually get better with the firearm that you purchase. So that's pretty much my method, my thought, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't really purchased any guns. All the new guns that I've had, I've actually won them in competitions, but I'll talk about that later. So let's jump into the video. Why does Glock get a lot of hate? I don't know. I really don't know why they get so much hate. And for me, people are saying, hey, you're just a Glock lover. This is the reason you give Glocks good reviews. I'm like, I've only done one Glock review, and it's been the Glock 19. And I said, if you've watched the full video, that the Glock 19 is the only Glock gun I like. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think the Glock 19 stock, the way it is, I think it's the best gun out there. For me, this is my opinion. I think the Glock 19 is the best gun out there. I've tried the Glock 17. I've tried all the other Glocks. I've tried them all, and I don't like them. So I'm not a Glock guy. I don't like any of the other Glocks besides this one, okay? So this is the thing that I want to tell you guys, that this is the only Glock I like, okay? And yeah, I'm not a Glock person, guys. The way I come in is I come in as an unbiased person. I just love guns. I find whatever feels the most comfortable. I shoot it. If I like it, I buy it. But again, I haven't really purchased many guns. I've actually won a lot of my guns in competitions. And yeah, guys, I mean, one of the things that I got a lot of hate from was when I did a review from my Shadow Systems MR920 Elite to this one. I mean, I purchased both guns, and I know I overpaid for my MR920 Elite, right? I made that clear. I overpaid for that, and I saw it in all the comments below. So I understand that I overpaid for that, but I didn't give it any hate because of what that was. I gave it hate because, or I didn't even give it hate. I just did a comparison, and people got so upset from that. But like I said, this was less than half the price of the MR920 Elite from what I paid for, and I thought this gun was a lot better. As is, base, okay? And I can actually back that up by saying that I did my own studies with that. So pretty much what I did these past couple of months, that's why I haven't really posted any videos, because I haven't had too much time, but the little time I've had was either going to, the sportsman club so I can do some of the shooting events, and then I've also gone shooting. I've taken out some of my friends. So this study so far has been 7 people, okay? I have 7 friends. This includes females and males. Different sizes, different heights, different widths, everything. And I took 12 of my best guns, okay, which includes the MR920 Elite. I do love that gun, so don't get me wrong. I gave it a little bit of criticism. People got so upset. And I said, I still said at the end of the video, I still love that gun, but I just gave it a little bit of criticism. People were like, oh, you just hate this gun, you hate this. I'm like, I never said I hated it. So that's why I said, watch the end of the video. And I took out my best guns, more expensive guns than this, the FNs. I took out all these and they shot them. Now, these 7 people have no clue about guns. They don't know what a Glock is. They don't know what anything is. They don't know what the price is, what anything is, right? I just told them, hey, loaded up these guns. They shot all the 12 guns that I had for them. And 6 out of 7 people, okay, chose the Glock. Okay, they were saying that the Glock was the best one they shot. They felt that it was the most comfortable. I felt that it was the best controllable on recoil, and they actually showed it in their targets. So they ended up, the way I kind of did it was I gave them 3 rounds. So they did 3 rounds with each gun, and then once they got a little more comfortable, then I started seeing their accuracy. And with their accuracy, after I loaded them up with 5 rounds each gun, they were more accurate with the Glock, and it showed. So these were 6 out of 7 people that were really good with the Glock. The last person that chose Glock at number 3 still liked the Glock, and they were still good with the Glock, but they preferred one of the Smith & Wessons that I had. And Glock was number 3, so it was still a top there. So it shows you that this gun, as much as you like it or dislike it, it's a really, really good gun. It shows that people with no knowledge about guns, that have never shot a gun before, prefer this as their comfortability gun type thing. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that plays a big key part when I say that I use this as my everyday carry. And it's just something that I felt when I got this gun, when I shot this gun, when I put 15,000 rounds in this gun. I felt that comfortability of me feeling it. Now, with this Canic, I put in about 6,000 rounds, and I like it, but, it's just not the same as this. This gives it a certain kind of feel. I mean, they're 2 different. This one looks a little cooler. This one looks very basic, but basic has been reliable and good for me so far. I haven't had any issues with any feeding of the bullets. Everything has been so good for this gun. I purchased this gun when it came out. It's a Gen 5 Glock 19. I bought it as a base model, and it's been perfect for me. It doesn't mean that it's perfect for everyone. It means that it's been good for a lot of people. And if I would say to recommend to a new gun owner, if you're looking to look into a gun, I say look into this one. This is a gun where a lot of people have enjoyed it. It's been easy for them to learn, and instead of buying this gun and buying this gun and buying another gun and buying another gun, because people say, oh well, ammo's so expensive, and they just say I'll rather just buy a gun instead of buying ammo, because sometimes ammo can come up to like $400 or $500, but that's when you buy in bulk. I mean, I buy in bulk, so people are like, well, why don't you just buy another gun? I'm like, what's the point of buying another gun when ammo is the thing that's going to make me good at shooting this thing? Now, you can have any kind of gun. For me, give me a gun, I'll shoot it, and I'll be pretty much accurate with it. It doesn't matter what gun it is. It's the skills that I developed from shooting a lot of bullets that helped me get to that point of me saying, hey, I've tried all these guns, I can shoot well with all these guns, but, I prefer these at the end. So, again, give me a gun, whatever gun it is, I'll shoot it and I'll be pretty accurate with it. Why? Because I've invested a lot of time in myself, in classes and learning safety and learning how to use a gun, that, I've gotten really good with guns. And the reason I've gotten really good with guns is because I've invested that time in myself. And I think that's what you should do. Especially new gun owners. Stop buying a bunch of guns. Just stick to what you like. Find the one that feels really good for you. Recommend trying something like this. Have it for a few years before you buy your next gun. Put in a couple of 10,000 rounds plus, and then you can get another one. But feel comfortable with the gun that you're going to carry. For me, I see guns as a safety thing. I don't buy guns because of it being a hobby. Yeah, it is a hobby, and I do buy guns because they look cool and stuff like that. But the main thing is safety. And the Glock 19 has been a big key part for safety, in my opinion. I love this gun. I've had this gun for the longest time. It's been reliable. And like I said, Glock-wise, this is the only Glock I've liked, so don't give that type of criticism. From the MR920 Elite, I mean, everybody shot that gun as well, but they still preferred this one over that one. They didn't believe me that one was twice the price. Stuff like that, They were like, well, we thought this one would have been more expensive because it feels more premium. So again, I still use this as my everyday carry everywhere I go. This is out of the waistband holster. I use this holster every day wherever I go, unless I go to like a sporting event or something like that. Then I pretty much use either my Hellcat Pro or the SIG P365 XL because they're a little bit more smaller, so I can actually fit them inside. But I pretty much do outside the waistband carry most of the time. I don't show it. I do put it under my shirt and stuff like that, so I'm not, flaunting it and stuff like that. But, yeah, guys, I mean, this is pretty much all I want to talk about in this video. I mean, instead of us getting in arguments, which I've seen in the comments, people getting in arguments, with each other, and, kind of going a little extreme, I'm like, guys, come on, stop. Like, we're already getting enough hate from a bunch of these politicians. Like, hey, we're a gun community, let's stick it like that, guys. We support each other, we like guns, we all like guns. If we just like the Glock, then I'm pretty sure you like the Canic, or you like one of the other guns that I like, you get me? So let's stop talking smack about each other and stuff like that in the comments. Again, I'm trying to build a gun community here where we can support each other, where we can kind of, help each other, kind of learn more about guns. If there's a gun that I've never tried and you're like, hey, I freaking love this gun, try this gun, I want to try it out, and if I like it, then hey, man, that's something you're teaching me, that's something you're giving me as a recommendation that I've never had before. So that's kind of like what I want here. I don't want us to be kind of like killing each other here. That's not the thing, guys. We already get a lot, like I said, we already get a lot of hate from the politicians just because we own guns and we're trying to protect each other, or pretty much protect ourselves. I mean, for me, I have a gun because I want to protect myself and my family. Like, what the heck is wrong with that, right? Again, I don't want to get into politics and none of that crap, but like, yeah, let's not hate on each other. I mean, we got a lot of hate already. So, guys, if you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I'll be doing some good videos coming up, especially if you're a new gun owner. I'm going to give some recommendations and my thoughts of how you can actually approach the gun world and a slow but good pace to actually learn. I mean, main things are with females in this situation that I'm going to be talking about in my next video. So I'll get more into that later. I'm kind of the way I'm teaching my wife and my sisters how to get into guns. I'm teaching them in a bit simpler way, and it's actually working. So I'm going to talk about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know about this little path, you could say. But enough of me talking. I blabbered on for so long. Don't want to make these videos too long. I don't want to bore you. But again, Glock 19, for me, must have. As much as you like it or hate it, I'd say go shoot it. Give it a few thousand rounds, and trust me, you're going to love the gun. But enough of that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, thank you guys for everything. Let's build a great community, guys.